You're watching TimesXP. I'm Dhritiyatri, and in the latest news, child labor in Indian cotton farms have become a pressing issue. And it's something that affects not only India's reputation but also the lives of millions of its own children. In a recent investigation, a US-based right group has revealed shocking details about the conditions on cotton farm in Madhya Pradesh, that is in India. These farms operating between 2022 and 2023 were found to be employing children and bounded labor under abusive and unsafe conditions. The investigation covered 90 farms in the state, uncovering the widespread use of child labor and illegal labor alongside indicators of forced labor practices. Now, many workers, including children, were trapped in a system of bounded labor, or even we call it debt slavery, where they are forced to work irrespective of any work hours just to repay loans with mounting interest. Now, these harsh conditions violate Indian laws, which prohibit children under the age of 14 from working in most sectors and bars to those age is between 14 to 18 years old from working in hazardous environment. Yet, poverty and weak enforcement continue to push over 10 million Indian children aged between 5 to 14 into the workforce, primarily in the agriculture sector. The investigation also highlighted how these farms are part of larger supply chains connecting them to global brands like Adidas, H&M, and The Gap. Cotton from these farms are sold to 3 Indian suppliers, who in turn supply to international buyers. While these companies have claimed that they are adopting ethical sourcing practices, the findings suggest some serious gap in their ability to monitor and control these supply chains. The report pointed out that cotton from these farms are also sold in the open market, making it highly likely that other companies in India and abroad are unknowingly sourcing from farms employing child labor. Adding spice to this, despite being confronted with the finding, some brands have claimed participation in unethical sourcing program, while others have begun contributing on corrective measures. However, much more needs to be done to address this horrifying problem. Stronger enforcement of child labor law is very important alongside better monitoring of supply chain just to ensure that compliance with ethical standards. Financial support for farmers such as subsidies and fair pricing can also help reduce reliance on exploitative labor practices. Moreover, awareness campaign is very important to educate families and communities about the importance of sending children to school instead of the work. Now, this issue is not just about cotton or any trade brand. It's about safeguarding the future of Indian children and ensuring that they have the opportunity to grow, learn, and lead the better life. For families living in extreme poverty, sending children to work often feels like the only option. However, this robs them of their childhood, education, and the chance to break free from the cycle of poverty. India must take urgent steps to tackle this problem, both to protect its children and to uphold its image on the global stage. As citizens, we can actually contribute by supporting brands that fight against child labor, spreading awareness about this issue, and advocating for systematic change that benefit vulnerable communities. Only by working together, we can hope to create a future where every child in India has an opportunity to thrive. For more such videos, do follow TimesXP.